Ganun yung takbunuan natin, discussion. Okay? So again, June 12, may pasok tayo. So, yung Diyos lang natin yung nakapagsabi ng meron or wala. Okay, so dissolution, pag-usapan natin. So when you say dissolution in general, what is partnership dissolution? Well, when you say partnership dissolution, generally, it is only a change in the relation ng partnership natin. So when you say change in the relation ng partnership, possible na pwedeng madagdagan yung partner natin or pwedeng magre-retire yung luma. So dalawa lang yan, it's either admission, yun yung madadagdagan, or yung retirement, mababawasan mo tayo ng partner. So it is only a change in the relation. So in admission, dalawa ko yung pwede. Yan po yung tinatawag by purchase of interest. So when you say purchase of interest, yan po yung ako as an incoming partner, I want to purchase a certain percentage from a certain partner. Pwede po yun. Pwedeng from a single partner or from the whole partnership. So kunwari, 10% ang gusto kong bilhin. Pwede kong bilhin yung 10% dun kay A lang or 10% for the whole partnership. Yun kasi pwede from a single partner or from the whole partnership. So when you say from a single partner lang, so wala, 10% lang, binili ko kay A. So ibig sabihin, mabawasan lang natin ng 10% yung capital balance nitong A. Kasi lilipat lang doon sa akin as an incoming partner. Pero kapag sinabi mo naman na 10% from the whole partnership, ibig sabihin, kung tatlong partners yan, si A, si B, si C, babawasan natin ng 10%. Yan yung difference ng isa lang or from the whole partnership. Now, by investment, when you say by investment, itong si incoming partner, he contributes certain assets. So, paano siya i-contribute? Parang formation na naka-based ulit saan yan, doon sa agreed value natin. Or in other words, kapag wala, in the absence is yung fair market value. Yun yung nangyayari naman kapag by investment. Now, regarding retirement, paano nangyayari kapag nagre-retire? Pag sa'yo mo nagre-retire, babayaran na ho natin yung itong si retiring partner. So, since binabayaran natin yung interest niya, ito na, dito na ho papasok yung loan balances. So, usually kasi dito tayo dito eh. Ano ba gagawin ko dun sa loan balance? So, by dissolution, dalawa ulit na pwede, isang admission, isang retirement. So, once and for all, kailan ko i-ignore or kailan kong i-include yung loan balance kapag admission. So, kapag dissolution. So, kapag admission tayo, you will ignore the loan balance. So, pakisulat na lang po, no? In admission, you will ignore the loan balance. Sir, bakit po? Bakit ko i-ignore ang loan balance? Kasi nga, by admission, especially purchase of interest, which is sabi purchase of interest, yung 10% o yung percentage na gusto ng itong incoming partner, it is always based lang dun sa capital balance lang. Kasi unfair naman na makikihati rin siya dun sa loan balance ng gusto niya bilang na partner. So kapag admission, hindi natin papansinin yung loan balance for applicable in for both, for purchase of interest saka yung investment. But for retirement, eto na, so pag sa retirement, include natin or isasama natin yung loan balance. Pero yung loan balance na yan, isasama mo lang kanino, dun lang sa retiring partner. So again, no, yung loan balance, i-include lang natin dun sa retiring partner. Sir, bakit po? Kasi since magre-retire na siya dun sa partnership, siyempre, babayaran natin capital niya plus of course yung loan niya kung meron man siya. Kasi yung dalawang yun naman talaga yung binabayaran natin. Now, general rule muna, ito, so applicable din sa kahit anong dissolution na problem. So, bago ka magsagot ng isang dissolution problem, hahanapin mo muna kung mayroong mga net income or net loss na hindi muna napapamigay. Kasi, yung general rule niyan, before you admit, before you retire a partner, kapag mayroong net income, net loss na hindi pa na pinamimigay, i-distribute muna natin yan. So, distribute natin profit or loss. And second, kapag mayroong mga assets or liabilities na kailangan i-revalue, muna natin or i-adjust bago tayo mag-admit, bago tayo mag-retire. So, yun yung dalawang tandaan mo, know by heart, na net income, net loss, kapag meron, distribute ko muna. Kapag may asset na kailangan i-adjust, adjust ko muna bago ko magtanggap or bago natin mag-retire ng partner. Now, the dreaded problem is silent. Ito. So, ano ibig sabihin, kapag silent ko yung problem? Kasi ganito siya, in any dissolution na problem, so ibig sabihin yan, this is applicable for admission, whether purchase of interest man yan or investment, and yung retirement na tinatawag. So in any dissolution problem, there are always two scenarios involved. Lagi ho yan dalawa. Number one, ano yun? Kapag merong asset revaluation, and second, ito yun, yung silent yung problem. So ibig sabihin, kapag silent yung problem, there is no asset revaluation. So yun ang dalawang cases ang pwede. It's either may asset revaluation ka, or no asset revaluation. Or in other words, ito nga, yung silent. So ano gagawin mo kapag wala kang asset revaluation when it comes to your purchase of interest? So gagawin lang natin, you just simply transfer the capital from the old partner to the incoming partner. So kunwari, yung 10% ko, silent yung problem, ang gagawin lang natin, inilipat mo lang yung 10% na nagaling dun kay A, papunta sa akin. Yun lang ang mangyayari. And second, na pwede mo ma-conclude is, kapag silent yung problem, yung contributed capital natin, equal yun, dun sa agreed. Kasi nga, na-prove natin yun, when you say contributed, magkaiba sila, dun sa agreed. And isa pa, kaya naging silent yan, tapos ano pa ibig sabihin nito? No, asset revaluation. Kasi malalaman mo, kung meron kang asset revaluation, if yung contributed mo, tsaka yung agreed mo, magkaiba. Kasi pag magkapareho lang yan, equal na equal, wala kang asset revaluation. Pero yun nga, kapag yung agreed tsaka yung contributed, totally different amount, malaki ang chance or talagang sure ka, 100% merong asset revaluation. Now, when it comes to your investment, kapag silent, ito ho yung tinatawag na bonus method. Sir, ano ho yung ibig sabihin ng bonus? Dalawa ulit ang pwede. It's either bonus to what? Incoming partner, or bonus kanino? Dun sa old or dun sa existing partners. Kasi when you say bonus to incoming partner, madadagdagan yung capital credit sa akin. Kapag sinabi mo naman bonus to existing partner, yung existing partners, yung capital nila, yun yung madadagdagan. Now, paano mo ngayon yung malalaman kung bonus to old or bonus to new? Pag bonus to new, madadagdagan si new partner. Bonus to old, madadagdagan yung old partners natin or yung existing. And again, kapag silent, yung contributed mo, equal ulit dun sa agreed. Kasi nga, kapag silent, there is no asset revaluation. So kapag retirement, yun din, same. Bonus din. Bonus method tayo. Na uuwi ka rin kung titignan mo kung sino yung madadagdagan. Kapag new partner, so bonus to, retiring partner, so bonus to retiring partner tayo. Kapag yung old partners o yung remaining partners ang malalagyan ng bonus, so sa kanila, mapupunta yung bonus. So ito, yung dissolution natin, so tatlo lang talaga yan, isang purchase of interest, investment, and buy retirement. Na yun na nga, the general rule always, bago ka magsagot, kapag may net income, net loss na hindi pa namimigay, pamigay muna natin, profit or loss. Kapag may mga assets or liabilities na kailangan i-adjust muna natin bago tayo magtanggap or bago tayo mag-retire ng partner. Yan, sige, so try natin doon sa first problem. So ABC partnership have capital balances na before admission ni D na 900, 800, tsaka 700. So reflected or presented as a given dun sa problem natin. Tapos the following year, D was admitted by purchasing 40% of the capital interest of B. So kindly underline na lang po yung purchasing 40% of the capital interest of B at a price of 500,000. So in exchange for 40%, nagbayad daw siya ng 500,000 dito kay B. Now, check natin, sabi natin, in all dissolution problems, it's always true na dalawang pwede. It's either may asset revaluation ka or silent yung problem. So in this case, mayroong bang in-indicate yung problem na mayroong asset revaluation? Ang sagot wala. So ibig sabihin, silent tayo yung problem. So since silent yan, ano siya, walang asset revaluation, and ano to? So number 1, pwede mo lagyan no, admission by purchase of interest. Yun nangyari. So based sa guide natin kanina, kapag silent purchase of interest, ano gagawin? It is just simple transfer of capital. So ibig sabihin yan, itong si T, bumili siya ng 40% kay B. So ang gawin natin, bawasan lang natin to ng 40%. So ilipat lang natin dun kay D. So 800,000 times 40%. So 320. Tapos ilipat lang natin kay D, yung 320. So after admission ni D, the balance of C did not change kasi hindi naman siya inabilan. So 700 pa rin. Si P, naging 480 na lang. And itong si A, it did not change. Yung 900 pa rin. And since silent yung problem, ano sabi natin, yung contributed mo daw equal to sa agreed. Kasi ganito mo yun, yung nasa taas, pag inad mo lahat yan, ito yung contributed capital. Yung nasa baba, ito yung agreed capital natin. So once inad mo yan, equal na equal din. Equal na equal siya. So kasi nga, solid yung problem and there is no asset revaluation. So for number 1, official answer, what is the capital of B? So official answer natin is letter B, 480,000. Now, baka lang may magtanong sa akin, hindi unahan ko na, sir, wait lang kasi si D, he paid 500,000 in exchange for 40%. Pero bakit po yung 320 lang? Yung na-credit sa kanya. Saan ako nangyari yung 180 or saan napunta? Or nawala na lang ba? Or naging bula? Parang ganun. Well, ang sagot ko lang dyan, hindi mo nawala yung 180. Pero yung 180, it is considered as a personal transaction. So again, the difference between the price paid ng incoming partner and yung na-credit sa kanya o yung 180, it was considered a personal transaction. Alam mo sabi natin, all personal transactions are never recorded in the partnership books. So ibig sabihin yan, yung transfer lang ng capital yung magre-reflect. Pero yung bayaran nilang dalawa, ni B at ni D, ay hindi na ho magre-reflect yun. Sila na ho bahala kung paano nila isa-settle yan. So ang nangyari lang is yung transfer of capital lang. So next, number 2. So for number 2, before admission of D, balances ng capital nila is 1,400,000 saka 900. And this time si D was admitted for 20% by investing. So paki-underline na lang ko yung word na investing. So number 2, admission by investment tayo. So ibig sabihin niya, si D nag-invest siya ng 1 million. So ito, yung contributed capital natin, madadagdagan kasi kung napansin mo doon sa previous number, yung contributed capital hindi nadagdagan kasi may purchase of interest. Pero ito, since by investment, yung total contributed mo, madadagdagan siya. So, pwede natin siya muna ma-compute. So, compute natin, 1.4 million plus 700,000 plus 900 plus 1 million, your total contributed will be 4 million. Now, explicitly stated, doon sa naka-bold na letters, sabi doon, all of the assets of the existing partnership are properly valued. So, kindly underline po yun, doon sa number, doon sa tanong. all of the assets of the existing partnership ay properly valued. So ano naman ibig sabihin nun kapag sinasabi mo yan? Hindi malinaw na there is no asset revaluation. So since walang asset revaluation, pwede mo ma-conclude na yung contributed natin, equal na rin siya dun sa agreed. So your agreed capital is also 4 million. Kasi nga, malalaman natin kung may asset revaluation ka kapag itong dalawa ay magkaiba. Now, yung makikredit dito kay D, so ito always true. The credit or the capital credit of the incoming partner, it is always based on your agreed capital. Na nagkataon lang, equal siya dun sa contributed. So, hindi tama na kung ano yung makikredit sa incoming partner, i-base mo sa contributed. Hindi mo tama yon. Ang tama is based on dun sa agreed. So, ang gusto daw niya is yung 20%. So, 4 million ka times 20%. So, 800,000. Tama i-credit sa kanya. So, meron kang difference na nanggaling dun sa kanyang in-invest na 200,000. So, since there is no asset revaluation, kasi parehong-pareho sila, so the difference of 200,000 will be considered as bonus ito. Bonus saan yan, sir? So, since nabawasan itong incoming partner, sino ang madadagdagan? Yung old partners natin. So, that is bonus to old partners na naka-base siya, hahatiin natin doon sa P&L nila. So, 10%, 60, tsaka 30. So for number 2, what is the capital balance of C upon admission of D? So official answer natin is letter A, 960,000. So if ever tanongin itong si H at si B, may sagot din tayo. Okay, so doon sa number 3, looks like the same doon sa previous number natin. So the balances before admission of D is 1,000,001, 1.2, tsaka 700,000. And itong si D daw, he was admitted by investing 500,000 for 10%. So dagdagan natin yung contributed capital, so 500,000 para kay D, tapos complete natin yung total contributed. So your total contributed is 3.5 million. Contributed capital natin, na parang same lang, no? Dun sa previous number. Kaso ano yung pinagkaiba dun sa previous number. So kahit i-underline dun sa last sentence. The total agreed capitalization of the new partner is 3 million. So anong nangyari? Ang nangyari is the problem explicitly stated a new agreed capital once partner D was admitted in the new partnership. So ang agreed daw ay 3 million. So obvious na yung kinontribute natin magkaiba na dun sa agreed. So ibig sabihin nito, meron ka ng asset na kailangan i-adjust or i-revalue. So, dalawang pwede ulit. Kapag may asset revaluation ka, ano yun? Pwedeng revaluation upward or understated kasi siya, or revaluation downward or overvalued. So, paano malaman kung overvalued yung asset or undervalued? So, kapag yung katulad nito, yung agreed natin is lower than your contributed, ibig sabihin yung asset ay overvalued. Kapag yung agreed is greater than dun sa contributed, ibig sabihin, yung asset ay undervalued. So, ang difference na 500,000, since mas mababa yung agreed, ito ay considered as overvalued na asset. So, yung overvaluation na yan, so, tingnan nyo, no, general rule, ano daw yun, bago ako magtanggap, bago natin tanggapin itong CD, kapag merong asset na kailangan i-value, pamimigay muna natin. So, yung 500,000, hatiin natin based dun sa profit or loss na 50, 10, tsaka 40 muna. So, once na pamigay na natin, or in-adjust na natin, lahat ng yung assets na overvalued na yan, this is the time that we will credit now dun sa admission fee na, di ba, ang usapan natin, the credit of the new partner, it is not based on the contributed, but based on dun sa agreed natin, which is magkano tayo yung gusto niya. Gusto niya ay 10% daw. So, 3 million times 10%, ang kanyang na-credit is 300,000. So, merong difference dun sa in-invest niya, which is 200. Now, yung 200,000 na yan, i-consider natin to as bonus. So, yung bonus, paghahatian ulit yan based dun sa profit or loss. So, times 50, 10, and 40%. So, the capital balances of each partner, once si D nag-admit na, so 950 for A, 1,170,000 for B, and 580 itong for C. So, for number 1 requirement, what's the capital balance of D upon its admission? So, it is based on the agreed capital, which is 10%. So, official answer natin is letter P, yung 300,000. So, this is the capital balance of D upon his admission. And what's the capital balance of C once nag-admit na itong si D? So, ang sagot natin is letter A. Ito ho yung 580,000. Now, bago natin iwanan muna itong problem na to. So, pwede pala yun, ano? Pwede pala mangyari siya na ano yun? Pwede pala mangyari yung sabay na ano yun? Na isang asset revaluation at the same time meron kang bonus. Sir, kailan yun? Kailan pwedeng mangyari yun? Ito yun, this is a very special case na pwedeng mangyari. Na ano siya? When the problem explicitly states a agreed capital. Katulad nito. Kasi ito, sinabi ng problem ko na dapat, kapag nag-admit tayo kay D, ito yung agreed capital natin. So once the problem explicitly states a agreed capital, anticipate mo na mas malamang possible na pwede ka magkaroon ng isang revaluation at the same time bonus. So again, pwede mangyari yun if the problem explicitly states that there is an agreed capital. So that is the time na anticipate natin na meron tayong revaluation at the same time bonus. Okay, number 4. So for number 4, ito naman yung retirement natin. So before retirement nitong ni C, they have balances ng 500, 300, tsaka 200,000 respectively. And on January 1, the following year, si C daw, nag-retire daw siya. And binigay sa kanya is 350,000. So ito yung binayad sa kanya, 350 daw. So meron kang difference na mako-compute dun sa kanyang capital, which is 150. So bago natin siya i-analyze, so ito muna, since we are talking about retirement, so if ever na merong loan balance itong si C, isasama na ho natin dito. Kasi nga, kapag magre-retire ka ng isang partner, ang pinabayaran mo dalawa na, yung loan niya at saka yung capital. Pero kasi since wala naman siyang loan, so yung capital lang. Now, may difference kang 150 dun sa binayad sa kanya. So interpretation, dun sa 150, dalawa ang pwede ulit. Bakit? Kasi nga in all dissolution problems, there are two kinds of scenario. Asset revaluation or no asset revaluation. So possible, kung may asset revaluation man, ito daw, pwede ito i-consider as share niya dun sa asset revaluation. Pero kapag no asset revaluation, hindi mo ito pwede i-consider as share dun sa asset revaluation. Now, dun sa number 4, last sentence, paki-underline na lang or paki-highlight. At the time of C's retirement, an asset of the partnership is undervalued. So, kindly underline ko yan. Malinaw na malinaw na once ni-retire daw natin to, meron daw a certain asset na undervalued. So, sa madaling salita, sinasabi ng problem, merong asset na kailangan i-revalue. So, since merong asset na kailangan i-revalue, ibig sabihin, itong 150, share niya to dun sa undervaluation ng isang asset. So, pwede natin i-gross up, kunin natin yung total. So, calculate tayo, 150,000 divided by yung profit or loss niya, yung 60%. So, lalabas sa calculate mo is yung 250. Sino na to? This is the total undervaluation ng asset na yan. So, kapag tatanungin ka, how much is the total undervaluation of an asset? Ito yun, yung 250. So, pamigay lang natin dun sa remaining partners. So, times 10% times 30%. So, what is the capital balance of A? Once nag-retire na daw si C, so official answer natin is letter D, yung 525,000. Tapos itong 350, mawawala na yan kasi binayaran na natin dun kay C. So, if ever tanongin ng si B, ang matitira sa kanya, yung 375. So, number 5, last tayo for today. So the capital balances before retirement again of C, 400,000, 300, saka 100,000 respectively. So si C daw at the end, magre-retire siya and makakatanggap ng 80,000. So kapag i-compare mo dun sa kanyang capital balance, meron ka na namang difference na 20. So dalawa rito yung interpretation yan. It's either share sa isang overvalued na asset or bonus ito. Now, dun sa problem, last sentence ulit, no? Paki-underline. The assets and liabilities of the partnership are properly valued. So, kanya underline ko yun. The assets daw and liabilities of the partnership are properly valued. So, ibig sabihin, there is no asset revaluation. So, since no asset revaluation, you cannot consider this a share in an overvalued asset. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-force yun. Kasi ang malinaw, walang asset evaluation. So, ibig sabihin, itong 20,000 is considered as bonus tayo. Kaso nga lang, bago mo i-distribute yung bonus, ito muna yung tatandaan or babantayan natin. If you want to distribute the bonus to the remaining partners, since si C magre-retire na, hindi mo na i-consider yung